All my viewers out there, we are here in downtown Montreal and going to do a little walking video once again here on this Sunday, February the 3rd, 2019. It's about 8:27 p.m. right now, and right now we're experiencing some freezing drizzle, freezing rain, and that's expected to continue into midday tomorrow, so things could be a little bit slippery on the commute to work tomorrow. But anyways, just decided tonight to do, like I said, a little bit of a walking video here. I'm facing right now to the east, and right now, of course, to the north and down this way, which is where I'm going to be walking. I'll be heading west. And I just wanted to point something out here. You know, this is a true testament to, you know, how, I wouldn't say dumb, but you know what I'm trying to say here. The younger generation is. This used to be bookstore here. This used to be a Chapters bookstore, and they turned it into a Victoria's Secret lingerie store. And you know, that just goes to show you the priorities, I guess, of you know, the younger generation, you know, giving up a bookstore and turning it into a lingerie store. Kind of sad, but anyway, that's just my 2 cents. Anyways, on we go here, and like I said, heading in the west direction. And you can see they still have a little bit of Christmas decorations out, but slowly they're burning out, as you can see on this one here. Half of them, literally half of them, aren't working. But as we get closer to March, they'll probably be removing these soon. And indeed, we are very close. Believe it or not, if you think about it, relatively speaking, we are very close to spring. And time flies, so we're going to see what the weather is going to be like in February, what the weather is going to be like, of course, in March. March is always uncertain, and then April is when we start getting into the flood season, April into May. So we'll see, you know, based on what the weather is, what the flood risk is going to be like for this spring 2019. By the way, they had Groundhog Day the other day, where, if you're not familiar, they take the groundhog out of the hole, and depending on whether it sees its shadow or not, it determines how much time's left in spring. You know, it's kind of an unofficial thing, kind of a comedy thing, but nonetheless, I think there was two of them, two groundhogs. I think there was, I don't know if there was one in Canada, one in the US, or if there was both of them in Canada, but one saw the shadow and the other didn't. So whether or not there's going to be 6 more weeks of winter, who knows. But anyways, so like I said, they're still doing the snow removal operations, as you can see here. Still quite a bit to go, because it seems like whenever they clear the snow, we had another little snowfall coming. This one, over the last few days, I say dumped about 5-10 centimeters. And like I said, we got that freezing rain coming tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. Across here. And I'm only going a couple of blocks, going to the pharmacy to get some home supplies. Usually they have the sales on Saturdays and Sundays. And by the way, if you're in other parts of Canada, your Shoppers Drug Mart is called Pharmaprix here in Quebec, because you know they always got to do things differently here in Quebec. But I've been looking at the flyers in different parts of the country, and I noticed that they're pretty much the same. Literally, whether you're in the, you know, the Shoppers Drug Mart in Toronto or you're in the Pharmaprix here, the sales are usually the same. By the way, there's where the Ogilvy window used to be, the Christmas one, and now it's at the McCord Museum, a little bit east of here. Yeah. And sidewalks are slowly starting to get a little bit more slippery as well to walk on, but they're calling this freezing drizzle. So it's not freezing rain, but freezing drizzle. But it might as well be freezing rain because it's starting to accumulate. And if you look here, let's give you an idea. Look at this. Pure ice. And again, it's supposed to continue all night into tomorrow. So like I said, the commute tomorrow should be rather interesting. And my battery right now is hovering around the 17% mark. And filming in 4K, which I've been doing lately, because I like the quality of it. I've been noticing the quality is actually better than the regular format I film in. You know, at first I was kind of struggling to find where that the differences were, but I found out that YouTube, when you upload it in 4K, as soon as the video is uploaded, they don't put it as 4K right away. They have to, you upload your video, they post a video, and then they convert the video to 4K while it's up on YouTube. So you have to check back a few hours later. So if you're watching my videos and you want to know what I'm talking about, of course you have to have a 4K compatible device, which ironically the phone that I'm filming on, this LG G6, the screen is not 4K compatible, but the camera is. But you're gonna have to go to the settings for the video, and I think it's 1460 or something. It's the highest number that you see there. It's the one after the 1080. And yeah, if you want to see the clarity of my video at its potential, look at that old ski there. Yeah. And also I notice when I'm filming in 4K, at nighttime you can see a lot more light, even when it's dark. So that's a feature that I like. On the corner here of what are we at here? Bishop Street. So I'm gonna wrap her up here in about 30 seconds. But yeah, you can hear people scraping their windshields because there's quite a bit of ice that has built up on them. So some Christmas lights up there. Yep. So it should be, like I said, a very interesting morning going to work. And by the way, this green light that you see coming up here, got to be one of the brightest lights in the city. It's a currency exchange store. But I could see that light for miles. That's kind of a good beacon to know where you are. Yeah. Good old currency exchange. Let's see what they're at right now. Let's just take a look. Yeah, US dollar $1.30, which means our dollar is not doing too good. Yep. I think what we're at 70 cents or something around there, approximately. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna wrap her up here and save whatever battery I have left. And this, of course, is Mackay Street, or McKay, depending on how you want to pronounce it. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here, and have a good night, everybody.